Alright, got one more coming in. It'll be coming in the backside. That's it, folks. Call it a day early. It is, let me see, 102 degrees. I don't know. This camera, we can focus on that. Probably won't. Let's see. Not a chance. Anyway, take my word for it. It's 102 in here. And it's definitely warm. Alright, we'll switch locations with TJ's. I'm gonna start building the motor for that one. I've got everything for it. And Eric's is pretty much done. I did put some tips on it. Chrome tips on the back. They come out nice. Magnaflows. His car's all nice and dusty and dirty. I've got to do some minor little wiring stuff underneath there, finish it up, run a ground wire. The console don't fit that B&M shifter, so I'm going to let Eric carve out his shifter to make it fit, or carve up the console plate that goes in there. You can make it fit, but you've got to carve up a little plastic bezel that goes around the shifter, and I'm going to let him do that and mount it. It needs to go forward just a little bit more before it gets screwed down. I think he said something about he wanted to take carpet out of this and put dyno mat down or something. It may have been TJ that wants to do it on his. I think, oh, that's right, it was TJ's car. Get these two cars mixed up, but we put that new transmission in here, and the speedometer seal was leaking like a sieve. These speedometer seals, I don't know if we can focus in and see that, but the actual speedometer gear and seal in the housing, when you tighten your speedometer down on these things, sometimes you'll pull this the inner gear off to the side, and it's just an O-ring that seals it in there, and when it pulls off to the side, these things will start leaking. So I was wondering how come this thing was pouring transmission fluid after I pulled the engine out. And after pulling the engine out, it sat here for a couple weeks, no problems, and moved it back and forth a couple times, and then one time I moved it forward and it puked. So that was why. I put a fuel line in this thing. I had a fuel line problem while it was at the body shop. When they were putting the trunk pan in, the fuel line got damaged. I don't know if it was damaged from either pulling the tank down or maybe a sawzall cutting the trunk out. I don't know. I haven't looked. I'm sure I'll find out if it was just a bad line, or maybe it was possibly a sawzall. But he did put new body mounts on it. He put a trunk pan in it, did a real good job putting the trunk pan in, I think. That junk out here in the pile. Put new body mounts. That body mount looks loose. It is loose. Huh. Well, maybe I better go around and check the body mounts. I know he had to replace this part of the mount here because it was gone. I think I showed it in previous videos of the rust holes that were in the bottom of the trunk pan. But yeah, I'll have to go around and check the body mounts. That sucker wasn't tight. Okay. I wonder if TJ heard a thumping noise back here. He said that it sounded like one of the tires rubbed. Alright folks, I'm rambling on. It's a hot one. I'm closing the shop. I'm going in the house. AC. You can't even... Whew, you got a little breeze blowing through, but the breeze is so hot. Alright, y'all have a good day. And thanks for watching.